So Kenneth Cole, the fashion designer, he lives in New York City. He's one of the elite New York anti-gun types. And he took out a billboard in New York, and it said 40 million Americans suffer from mental illness, and not all of them have access to treatment, but they all have access to guns. Now, what's kind of funny about this situation is he's not only being attacked by the pro-gun side, but also the mental health side is attacking Mr. Cole, because his insinuation that mentally ill people are running around with firearms and getting a hold of them and hurting people is completely outrageous and unfounded. In fact, people who are mentally ill are far more likely to have something violent happen to them than to go out and perpetrate violence on other people. It's his blindness, Mr. Cole's blindness, his not knowing, his living in a bubble that has caused him to put this out, this completely non-factual assumption that he has. Basically there have been some high-profile shootings lately that have been in the news where you could say the person was suffering from a mental disorder. Again, that's just the occasional big news story. When it comes to violence with firearms, it's less to do with mental illness and more to do with criminal behavior and criminal associations. Okay, so again, Mr. Cole is completely mistaken in the assumption that because if you take a pill or are diagnosed as having some form of depression, that you're going to go out and hurt people with a firearm. You're far more likely to get hurt by someone or to hurt yourself than you are to hurt anyone else. But again, he doesn't know this because he doesn't understand the way the world works. So, just to let you know, Mr. Cole, I have an idea to help show you how the world works. So, you live in New York City. Why don't you wear one of your really nice Kenneth Cole suits, go for a walk down to a place in your city called Harlem, and do this in the evening time, after dark. And pretty soon you'll meet some people there who live in Harlem who have firearms, and they'll be happy to show them to you. And you can ask them at that point if any of them suffer from mental illness, if they've ever been hospitalized, if they take medication for that mental illness. And you can find out truly what drives firearm crime and violence by going and talking to these people. So I'm sure you would love to go and do this experiment so you can find out exactly how many mental ill people down in Harlem are armed and dangerous. And I think you'll be surprised at the results when you get down there as far as their mental stability when you meet them. So good luck with that, and again, have a good one, everyone.